In Okay, we're live in the pits of Metal Chaos with your one and only, and with the band Shokker from Chicago. And we just opened up the show with Blessed Be by Shokker. How did everybody like that song? I love that song. When did you guys write that song, Blessed Be?
Well, we wrote it about a year ago. Yeah, something like that.
What's it about?
Well, I mean, I am of a pagan faith, so essentially the story behind that is one of a myth of the lore.
Odin?
A man being sacrificed, or witches being sacrificed into the flames. So that's kind of where the inspiration for that one came.
Hey, I'm Wiccan.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so then maybe you heard the story.
Yes, I know the stories. I practice magic.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's fantastic.
That's awesome. Someone of pagan faith, too. That's cool.
Yes, absolutely. Nice to meet another person.
Nice to meet you, too. We'll see you at the shows. Well, I think we've seen you guys a couple times, too.
Oh, okay.
We've seen you.
Fantastic.
Because we live in Illinois, too. Yeah, we're from Chicago.
Oh, well, that's great. That's great. Nice to meet another fellow Chicagoan as well.
So tell me a little bit about the history of the band, when it started, how'd you guys come up with the name and all that good stuff?
Sure. I'll hand the reins over to Jory and Casey on that one.
Okay.
Well, the band basically started back in 2011. They put the band together. The name kind of just came off in a spur-of-the-moment thing, really not much of a real deep thought. It just was a name that had sort of an edge. It was short. It was something that popped and kind of could stick with you. Only 2 syllables, nothing too pretentious. So no other band has that. Yeah, but nobody else was really doing the 2-syllable name. Everybody was all these really long band names, yeah. So, I mean, that's pretty much where it started. We've been a band since 2011. We've had Rachel in the band since 2014, and that's really where the band really started to come into its own.
Now, let me ask you, what do you guys remember the first club you guys played at?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Do you guys remember the first club you played at?
Yeah, that's in Aurora. It was a place called Mike and Denise's in Aurora.
Nice. I've been there.
Long time ago. Very long.
Well, you guys been around for like 6 years, right?
Yeah. It'll be 7 years in February. Valentine's Day, like you said before.
Yeah.
They're basically together since 2014. We rebuilt the band, basically the band how it was back in the day. We actually disbanded, and after we disbanded, but decided how to buy this band, let's just get new members, change everything up, and basically started up. Jory and Casey are the 2 static members of the band. They've been around from the beginning. But we've been through quite a few member changes since then, but in our opinion, this lineup now is basically the only viable lineup of this band. And we like to think of this band started in 2014, basically, pretty much, yeah. And within the last year and a half, we added our brand new drummer, Dan Dash. He's like amazing, and he's brought this thing completely to another level in many, many, many ways. So, yeah, really, like I said, everything really happened in 2014. That's kind of where, at this point, where we like to say we started, because we really came into our own and kind of figured things out and got everything to the point where it needed to be. So, thanks for that. And we actually, our drummer Dash has only been in the band less than a year, maybe 7 or 8 months when the album was actually recorded. So, I mean, he got it quickly. Yeah, it's pretty remarkable, actually, when I think about that. He'd only been in the band a little over like a year and 5, 6 months, something like that. At the time, he wasn't even in a year when he recorded the album.
Okay. Now, tell me about each one of you. I want to hear about your background and with the instrument and how you guys started.
Sure. I'll go ahead and go. So I originally from the Hagerstown area of Maryland.
Ooh.
So that's where, I kind of began my journey. And I started singing at the age of 5. Took lessons for about 8 years under a jazz and blues coach and then a rock coach as well. Performed in various bands and kind of joined Shokker out of nowhere. They came to me out of nowhere. And 2 months later, moved to Chicago, and I've been teaching for 4 years now too, teaching voice, and that's my musical background. But I'm going to go ahead and push it on over to Casey so he can speak.
Okay.
All right. Well, basically, I'm here in Chicago, and I grew up in Des Plaines, and a little later on in Skokie, and I've been playing guitars. And Jesus, I've been about 3-4 years old actually when I started playing, and just came very naturally. I come from a background of all kinds of different music, everything from blues to folk music to classical music, and then of course I've been a metalhead since I was 4 or 5 years old. I've been able to recite some pretty classic metal albums. I mean, I've had so many influences from guitar players like obviously Jimmy Page, Michael Schenker, bands like Judas Priest, Maiden, Motorhead, Saxon. They've been really my biggest influences. And then for a long, long time, I was a student of. Well, I'm sure you've heard of him. You know him, the Chicago guitarist. I'm sure you heard Dave Urich.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know him.
Dr. Dave, he's been my teacher for a long, long time, and I owe everything you hear on that album, basically. I owe that to that man because I wasn't playing like that until I started taking lessons from him. So that's definitely what you're hearing on that.
My guitar teacher for a couple lessons was Alan Pendolini off of Last One Standing.
Sure. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. I know. I got a couple stories about Des Plaines. I used to live in Des Plaines. Fuck Des Plaines, man.
Yeah, that's where I grew. I still live.
Oh, you still live in Des Plaines? How many guitars do you own, Casey?
Oh my God. Okay, now we're getting the nitty gritty here. Actually, all my guitars that I use now are custom built by my father, who's our manager, his partner Kurt Wilson and Sam Price. So I'm literally 3 guitar company endorsed, like I said. But yeah, I use Kurt Wilson custom guitars, and no joke, I have at least from the top of my head, and I'm kind of undercutting it, probably around 20.
Nice.
So I know I'm undercutting it, but it'll take a million years before I can mentally count up how many I actually have. So to keep it short and sweet, what we'll say about that.
Nice. You remember when what's his face died? What's his face was killed?
Say that again?
Remember when the other guitar player was killed in Des Plaines? Wookie.
I remember actually.
You remember Wookie?
You know what? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Actually, I did. I'm actually very sorry to hear about what happened. That was awful.
Yeah, my sister lives right across the street from him.
Yeah, I remember that. That hit really hard. I remember, hearing about that. Yeah, it wasn't long ago. Well, that was terrible. I feel really bad about that. See, he was a really good guy, and he was he was talented too. He was a really nice person. No one deserves. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, let alone somebody, really cool like he was.
Oh,
that was awful.
Yeah, that was very bad. Yeah. So, which guitar do you... When was the last show you guys played, Casey?
Last night. It was at Livewire, actually, in the city, and it was actually our singer's, it was Rachel's 25th birthday yesterday. I don't know if you knew about that, but the show was awesome. They played with a bunch of just great bands. It was just a great night of brutal heavy metal. I know I envy her. I wish, that was a cool birthday to have. I think our birthday should be celebrated that way. Definitely kicked ass. It was a fun time. Dave Hornack's the shit. He's awesome.
You guys played with Disinter, my other favorite band.
Jeez.
You guys played with Disinter. last night.
I know Distinction was, they were one of them, and they were just Anger. They were great. Anger, they were a punk band. And there was a band covered in thrash that covered just the classic 80s and early 90s, just brutal thrash.
It was a
and
mix.
then you had us, too. So it was a perfect blend. I actually said this last night, but all the bands that were on the bill and the orders that we all played actually happened to be chronologically perfect. So it really was, it was just a great night of metal. Anybody who missed that missed a hell of a show.
Yup. I mean, it was a mixture of genres and metal.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, I definitely loved it. And like I said, her birthday, it was a success.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Now,
Thank you.
next. Who's next?
Jory, I'm the bass player. I got started about right after 8th grade into high school. I started playing guitar, and then right after high school, I picked up the bass. There was a band Casey was in that they asked me to join. Like every other bass player start off as a temporary bass player, and then you end up being a bass player for the rest of your life. That's pretty much what happened with me. It just came a little bit more natural to me than guitar. So I've been playing bass about 7 years, and it just kind of started the bass for me.
Okay. So, Jory, you look like a girl in the picture.
Huh?
I was arguing with Dave earlier that you were a girl.
No, I am not. I look very much like a girl, but I am not a girl.
I know.
Can assure you that.
I know, but I swear to God, in that fucking profile picture, you look like a girl.
I could be a girl right now. I don't really know. I haven't seen that.
No, don't change. Just stay to your gender. No, but you're beautiful. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, how many bases do you own? Jory.
Would you like me to pass it to Dan to actually can tell you how he's also not a girl?
No, Jory, how many bases do you own?
How many bases do I own?
Yeah.
I own 3 working bases and 3 non-working bases.
Why non-working bases?
Because I'm too poor to get them working.
Too late.
That's a combination of both, honestly.
Uh-huh.
I've got a couple early Squires from like the 80s and 90s, and I got a custom BP Rose that Casey has. And I've got a couple bases that don't work, and it's going to be a while before that. But I do plan on getting a custom Kurt Wilson for myself in the next few months. But, I don't have anything really special, but I make it work.
I would say Dan looks like a girl too, but he got the facial hair going on.
Yeah, I should have my facial hair that time. I would maybe look like a boy or a circus freak, one of the two.
You look good. Don't worry.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, pass it on to Dan.
Here you go. Hi, I'm
Danny
Dan.
boy.
I play drums. My background's a little bit tricky.
What is your background?
I first started off, my first passion was theater. I was big into acting, and then at the age of 21, I decided to give that up. And then I moved to Arlington, Texas, to start a band there. That's the hometown of Pantera. And so that's kind of what I was going for down there was to put together some kind of awesome band down there. I bounced around a couple bands down there here and there, and nothing really worked out. And then I ended up going broke and having to move back up to the Midwest. So originally I'm from Kankakee, Illinois area, but I moved back up here about almost 2 years ago. And then I got into this awesome band, and the rest is history, really.
Nice. What kind of drums do you play, Dan?
What kind of drums I play?
Yeah, what type of drums?
I play Pearl exclusively and Zildjian cymbals. I like to stick with big name brand products. So I'm exclusively Pearl, Vic Firth, and Zildjian.
That's cool. I like
Yeah.
that. Do you have double kick?
I play. My kit is really versatile. I can switch it around as much as I want to, as far as whatever I need it to be. And so I do have 2 kick drums, but I don't hardly use them as often as I used to. So yeah, I break out the double pedal from time to time and just play with one single kick.
Cool. What size sticks do you use?
Sticks?
What size?
I play 7AN. They're just a smaller size stick. They're kind of like a jazz stick. But they got nylon tips, so that's what I love about them.
Wow.
Yep.
That's nice. Now, when is your guys' next show?
Minnesota on that. Yeah, that would be Saturday. We're super excited for that. We've been coming up on that one for a couple months now, and it's gonna be some really great bands on the bill there. So we're definitely excited about that. Sword Metal Fest is gonna be the place to be, November 11th.
Okay. Now, how many albums, EPs, singles you guys released?
1 EP and 1 record. And all the songs that were on the EP are on the record. So the record's the only one that really matters. EP's on it, right? Yeah. Right.
What's a record? You mean a vinyl or actual CD?
I'm sorry, say it again?
When you say record, you mean a vinyl or album?
Oh, well, it's an album, but we're going to end up putting it on something that they don't get enough people interested in it.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Now, are you guys working on some new stuff?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We're about 6 songs into the next record, so it's coming along pretty fast.
And when do you guys plan to release this new album?
Some point in 2018, we hope, hopefully, if not the very, very beginning of 2019.
Okay.
Should be 18, not the whole year, so we should be good about that.
Now, when you guys go to shows, you guys have merchandise available for sale?
Yeah, we do. We usually have a good run of shirts, liners, stickers, tees. We're looking to expand a little bit more right now. But right now, we're kind of thinking of different things we can put out. We're thinking about doing maybe pumpkin mugs, stuff like that, maybe hats, patches.
Yeah, patches are good sellers. Patches are good sellers, and posters, too. People love posters.
Yeah, that's true.
And postcards. You guys can make a postcard of the band. Wait, listen to my idea. You know that profile picture of yours? On Shokker page? You guys can turn that into a postcard. On the other side of the postcard, you can write all the names of your songs.
You mean my profile picture, the one with me cuddling my cat?
No.
The one of the band.
The one of the band, Shokker picture.
I think we should put the one with me cuddling my cat. I think it would go more.
You cuddling with your cat? What kind of cat you have?
We have 2 great cats.
Aw, those are cute.
Yeah. They're very adorable. But they're kind of pretty. Exactly.
I got a calico. Her name's Kiki. She's a crazy cat, man. I just brought her back home from my friend's house. I just brought my cat back home from my friend's house. She was staying there for like almost a year. Oh yeah, she's very happy. She's causing trouble all the time. Now tell me. And now, how is it opening for Queensryche?
Fantastic. Absolutely and utterly fantastic. We are huge fans of the band. So really being able to open for them and then meet them and, work with them on a more intimate level, I think was one of the best experiences for all of us. Really just fantastic
Groundhog's Day movie that was made in Woodstock, Illinois. Have you ever visited Woodstock?
I've been there a couple times, but never really.
Did you know Groundhog's Day was made there?
Oh, yeah.
Well, Groundhog's Day movie was made in Woodstock, Illinois.
Oh, that's really cool.
Me and Dave stayed at the motel, at the room that Bill Murray and that girl stayed in.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Woodstock is like 35 minutes away from me.
Oh, okay. Where are you located now?
Fox Lake.
Oh, okay, yeah. Nice.
Yep. Up north. Can't believe I just gave out my city, but it's okay. So, it's okay.
Oh, that's the great thing about cities is that, they're kind of a big area. So,
Oh yeah, nobody can find me. Nobody's gonna find me, don't worry. I ain't worried about it.
yeah,
I'm locked and loaded.
that's good. I'm glad of that fact.
I'm locked and loaded. Anyone fuck with me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys got any funny or embarrassing stories you guys want to share? You guys have funny or embarrassing moments you would like to share?
Well, my very first show, I was just talking to Casey about this last day at the hospital. But our very first show together, I bent down like an idiot, and while we were on stage, and Casey comes by and he whacked with his headstock, which was, as you can imagine, really painful, and I had some bruising on the side of my face. So that was Shokker.
Oh shit, does the guitar hit you in the head? Oh my god, that'd be painful.
Yeah. So, I don't know, we're all kind of morons. So,
Well, you guys are still young.
When you're in a band and you're just a bunch of young guys, really, and gal.
Yeah.
Dumb shit happens all the time.
Oh, I know that. I've seen it on stage all the time. I see it on the stage all the time. I ain't worried about it. So, how many websites does your band have?
We are on, as far as social media is concerned, we are on Facebook. We are on Twitter. We are on Instagram. We are on Reverb Nation right now.
You guys don't have your own website yet?
Well,
Where? Where?
I'm sorry, say it again?
What other website was it?
I'm sorry. Reverb Nation, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
I'm following you on Instagram. As we speak right now.
Thank you.
I'm gonna follow you on Twitter, too.
Awesome.
thank you so much. Really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Okay, now, let's get into some fun questions. Now,
Okay.
I want to know what's each one of your... Now, if it was the last meal you were to have on this earth, what would be the last meal you would have?
Our last meal. Okay. Well, I'm a vegetarian.
Okay.
And my absolute favorite thing in the entire world to eat is vegetable pho soup.
Vegetable what?
That would probably be my very last meal. Would be pho. Dory, what about you?
Mine would probably be breakfast food. Egg and toast would probably be my last meal. And just probably as much as I could eat before killing myself. Probably. That'd be it. Tacos. Dean would like tacos. How about you, Dash? What would be your last meal? My last meal is my hot dog. No. My last meal would be a really young pizza. There you go. Some Southside pizza. What about you, Casey? What would be your last meal? Oh, shit. He likes shit. Probably something in the sushi. Okay, I got 5 one. How about some spaghetti? 5 one.
You guys are hilarious. So what's your guys' favorite drink?
Alcohol.
I mean, not beer. We drink lots of dark German beer and wine.
We love drink a lot of milk too. And we drink vinegar. We like to drink vinegar as well. But only apple vinegar.
You like to drink apple cider vinegar?
Huh?
You like to drink apple cider vinegar?
Yeah, it cleans up the system.
I know, I drink that all the time.
Yeah. And a hot lemon juice as well. Too. And cold lemon juice with water for those.
That's cool. Now, how often do you guys go on Twitter?
We haven't been on Twitter in a while.
Yeah, I seen the last post.
It's a platform that we don't see a lot of engagement on, so I am much more active on Facebook and on Instagram.
Well, I just tweeted you guys.
Thank you so much.
I just tweeted you guys the interview.
Awesome, thank you.
Awesome, thank you. Really appreciate it.
Because this website connects to Twitter, Twitter, Tumblr, and Facebook, and YouTube.
Not Tumblr, but yeah.
So now, let me ask you guys this: your first concert you've been to, first metal concert.
Well, the first show that I was ever at was at the Arc in Hagerstown, Maryland, and I saw hard rock band Kick from KIX. Kick. They are from the area that I'm from. So that was the first one that I ever went to. Kind of got hooked after that. I'm speaking for myself here, though.
My very first concert was when I got into 1999, and it was awesome because I didn't know. My first concert was 2004 at the Rosemont, and it was music.
I was there.
You were there?
Yeah.
How long was the murder for?
2004. I was 23 years old.
Nice. Yeah, I think I was like 15.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
When I was 23, I looked like I was 13.
What was you, Casey? What was your first show? His first show was Jesus. Yeah. Let's go back door. Now, trash. Think, actually. I've actually been dealing with heaven and hell and how to do it. What was that?
Deal?
I don't know what that is.
What year was that, Casey? I mean, Dan.
I was 2007 or 8. I can't remember. That was 07.
Okay.
I missed that, man.
Okay. That's cool. Now, who's your top 5 favorite bands as a whole band?
Oh, shit.
Two bands I know that we all like is YSP and Accept.
Yeah. Why can't accept they're very, very much high up on the list.
Scorpions, things like that, two others.
Things and things. I mean, yeah, and Judas Priest. I mean, really just metal classic. That's where we're at.
Now, do you have any favorite Chicago bands?
Radicon.
Radicon, Paradox, Dynamic.
John Dubs.
I've only got it too. Some of the young blood man.
Yeah, stories are fantastic.
There's a lot of it. Yeah, take it. Yeah.
That's cool. Now tell me, what CD is in your car right now?
I'm actually listening to Max Marco right now.
Okay.
My car has Merciful Fate. So,
Yeah, Merciful Fate, he was last record. It was live bootleg, right, Dad?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it was next. Yeah, I mean, for metalhead.
That's cool. Now, last question. What Smurf character would you all be?
What? Sorry, is that what you just said?
What Smurf character?
Well, I hate the Smurf. So, I would be, whatever the man's name is that tries to kill them all.
Dr. Gargamel?
Yeah. I don't know. That's how I would be.
You want to more say that, yeah.
Yeah. Because I cannot stand
I would keep it cool for whatever one that one is.
Yeah.
No one.
So we make Jory Smurfette? Now, do you guys have a show scheduled for next year? Scheduled?
Well, I'm kind of flying by the seat of our pants right now, just whatever comes up, you know.
We are not looking to next year as of yet, but I anticipate it in the next couple of months we will be.
Do you plan to take some time off before next year comes?
No time off.
Writing this world.
Keep training right ahead.
So you're just going to keep continue to play music?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
So we do.
Now, how many, do you guys have any videos on YouTube?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, the channel is Shokker, USA. All one word. Shokker.
Okay, I already followed you guys on YouTube.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. You guys play covers also? What kind of covers you play?
We have played a couple of covers. Our set original. We'll throw in one just for fun.
That's what we did Rock the Moment by Deep Purple. Usually it's only one because she says.
Right. We've done Forever by YT.
Street and Bomb by Wayne.
Street by YT. We've done Double the Series by Rush.
Those ones were on like
Painkiller by Judas Priest. I mean, we try to throw about one in per set.
You guys played the Harvey. You guys played the Harvey, Hurricane Harvey benefit show.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did gain some benefit show. Yeah.
Do you guys know? I heard it was a good turnout.
It was. The place was jam-packed. That was a great time. And I know they raised a lot of money. I don't know exactly how much they raised, but I know they did really well.
Yeah, who was running that one? Who was running that one? Bob Kaza?
Bob Kaza and Gail Peters as well.
Gail Peters and Bob Kaza. Yeah, I know those guys.
Great people.
Yeah, my friends. Old friends. All these people are old friends. So, let me ask you this. In the next 5 to 10 years, where do you see your band at?
Oh, God. I am the worst, absolutely the worst at answering the 5 to 10 year thing.
Well, here's the 5 to 10 year thing. Honestly, the
Okay. That's cool. Well, thank you guys for your time. It was an awesome interview.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
This Saturday.
Keep doing what you do.
I don't know. Yeah, we will. We'll do another interview in the near future.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
No, thank you guys. Have a good day. Bye. Bye. So that was Shokker from Chicago. Here's the last song, Hammerhead. The show's gonna end before the song ends, so enjoy it.